Hello, everyone. Today we are going to be working on adding and subtracting mixed number fractions. So, once again, we'll go over our vocab. The numerator is the top number of the fraction. Denominator is the bottom number of fraction. The reason why I continue to go over this is so that we memorize what these are so that when you hear me say them, you know exactly what number I'm talking about. Mixed number is a number made up of a whole number and a fraction. So this would look like it could be 1 and 1/2. So it's made up of a whole number, which is your 1, and the fraction, which is a half. That is a mixed number. Next, improper fraction. This is where a fraction that the numerator or top number is actually larger than the denominator or the bottom number. All right. So here's a review. I would like you to convert from a mixed number to an improper fraction. A, 2 3/4 equals B, 6 4/5 equals C, 1 1/2 equals, and D, 4 6/7 equals. All right. Now, here's a review on converting improper fractions to a mixed number. A, 12/5 equals B, 25/8 equals C, 9/2 equal D, 31/10 equals. All right, so now adding and subtracting with a common denominator. Okay, we're going to add or subtract the numerator, which is the top, following our integer rules, and then keeping the denominator the same, the number on the bottom the same. And then finally, our last step is always to simplify. All right, so practice with positive fractions. I will do A and C. So once again, we know when we have the denominator or the bottom number the same, all we do is just simply add. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 5, you just move over 4/5. C, so you know the first thing that we have to do is we have to change this mixed number to an improper fraction. So we take 5 times 2 plus 2. So we're just going in a circle. 5 times 2, take that answer, and we add 2. So 5 times 2 is 10, and then we add 2, which is 12. So we have 12/5 plus, now here we take 5 times 4 plus 4. So 5 times 4, and then plus 4. So 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. So we have 24/5. Now we add them together. 12 and 24 is 36/5. So now we take this improper fraction and we change it to a mixed number. So we take 36 divided by 5. Okay, we know that 5 can go into 36 7 times, so we know there's 7. Okay, so 7 times 5 is 35. So we take 36 minus 35 is 1. Then we have 1, and then the denominator is 5. We have 1 left for the numerator. And then the denominator just gets moved over, so it'd be 7 1/5. An easier way to do this, well, it all depends, but this is another way. So you could just start with the 2 and the 4, and you know that's 6. Then we take 2/5 plus 4/5. We get 2 plus 4 is 6. We know that we just take the denominator, move over because they're the same. We have 6 and 6/5, but we know 6/5 is an improper fraction. So we know 5 goes into 6 one time. So we take 5 out because we're doing it one time. 6 minus 5 equals 1. Okay? We put 5 into the 6, so that means we add it there. And then we know we have only 1 left over. So 7 1/5. So essentially we get the same answer. Now you will do letter B, which is 7/8 minus 3/8. D, 6 1/4 minus 5 3/4. Next, A, negative 2/9 plus negative 5/9. B, 3/12 plus a negative 5/12. C, negative 11/15 minus a negative 6/15. D, negative 5/7 minus 4/7. Okay, here we're practicing with the mixed numbers again. I will do A. And like I said, I like to actually change it into an improper fraction and then back again. But you can also just do the problem like it is. So I know I'm taking a negative and subtracting a negative. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to times and then add. So I'm going to have negative, and then 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. 16 over 3. And then I got to bring the minus down. 3 times 2 plus 2. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, so 8 over 3. So now I'm going negative 16, and I'm subtracting 8. So I subtract more, which is going to end up being a negative. So I'll have negative 24 over, I bring the same denominator, 3. So I'm going to change this into a mixed number. So how many times can 3 go into 24? 3 can go into 24 8 times. It's actually even, so 24 divided by 3 is 8, or 3 times 8 is 24. So that means I have nothing left over except the negative. So my answer is negative 8. Next, you will do B, negative 7 1/4 minus negative 2 3/4. I will do C. So again, I'm going to change it into a mixed number. So 5/8 is already a mixed number. So I'm going to take 8 times 1 plus 1. So 8 times 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So I have 9/8. Bring the plus down, plus 5/8. So the denominators are already the same, so now I can just add. So I take the numerator, 9 plus 5 is 14 over 8. Bring the denominator over, and I get 14 over 8. So now to change back to a mixed number, 8 only goes into 14 one time. So that means I have to take 8 out of 14, and you get 6. So 6 over 8. So 1 and 6/8. Next, I have to simplify. So 2 actually goes into both 6 and 8, so I have to divide both numbers by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And don't forget I still have the 1 over here. So the answer is 1 3/4 because I had to simplify. Next, you will do D, -3 1/6 plus 4 3/6. Finally, we have a story problem that you will complete. A snowstorm dropped 3 2/5 inches of snow. The next day, 1 4/5 inches melted. How much snow is left? Your next story problem. Sam ate 7/8 of a pizza and Angie ate 3/8 of a pizza. How much pizza did they eat all together? That is it for today's lesson. Please let me know if you have any questions or need help with anything. You can hop on my WebEx at any time and I can help you walk through some of these problems if you need it. Just let me know. Have a great day.